So I was fucked up in the crib. I was sick. And the second I get better and look at my computer, all I see on my feed are Nintendo Direct rumors and the Nintendo cartridge actually, like the patent for it getting leaked, all these other leaks surrounding the inner workings of the Nintendo Switch 2, the Monolith IP, the Pokemon leaks, which I saw those and apparently Arcane got leaked too, which how the fuck are you niggas doing this shit? But yeah, a bunch of interesting stuff has went down, so let's get into it. So for covering leaks, I'm gonna go in chronological order, but before that, so like I said in the intro, I got sick, and Otakon is always a blast, but like every fucking time I always bring something home with me, and it's not like a girl or someone interesting, it's just like sickness, and I get fucked, bro. It's awful. But yeah, chronological order. So all this really kicks off on last Thursday, August, and it starts with this rumor, not rumor, actual leak that started to pop up about the inner workings of the new Nintendo Switch 2 model in terms of its having a 60-watt charger as well as another as well as an additional fan. Damn. It's theorized to be used in the console's dock, which in dichotomy with the larger supply and cooling unit will bring an entirety of proper circulation to the whole ecosystem of the console. And that coupled with the 60-watt charger, I love my Switch. It's not right next to me right now, it's in my mom's room, but not for any bad reasons, I just wanted to let her use it. But like, the battery always dies so fast for me. I know it's like into the console's lifespan and overcharging it, battery health, but that's gonna be a big step in the right direction. Thank you, Nintendo. Which it's kind of wild because I know they don't want this shit being shown, but it's like, what can you do at this point? So as for the next leak about the Nintendo Switch 2 cartridge, it's kind of thrown me off because on one hand, there's a whole other news article website that covered this that got struck down, and I don't know what happened with that. But for this one I'm looking at, apparently they go into discussion about the patent and they lead to a website that has a Japanese origin, if I'm not mistaken, that actually contains the patent that they're actually talking about. And the thing is that intrinsically the two, it's a game cartridge, so they're not going to have that much difference in conception from old gen to new gen, or at least there's going to be a bridge to show the differences. It's not going to be a gargantuan leap. But for this newer cartridge, there's nothing that intrinsically screams backwards compatibility. Of course, there's a lot of things like, hey, Nintendo, it makes sense for them to add backwards compatibility for the laundry list of that the Switch title library is, but there's nothing that screams at it for me. I'm looking at the description for this right now too, and I don't see anything mentioning backwards compatibility. I'll make a note later if I'm wrong. That's pretty much it with this one. Of course, I'm like a little excited, but there's nothing too concrete, and that's what really gets me hard. Which, joke, I'm on senior retention, so play with me. But the next one is a little more interesting. My camera is dying, so I'm just gonna use analog for the rest of the video. But anyway, this is Brazil on your screen. Let me make sure you can see that. So essentially, this thing right here is a oh my god, his credibility lies in being the first person to report on the Switch 2 being delayed into 2025, as well as getting the date right for the June Nintendo Direct. So, I'm kind of fucking with him, bro. He hopped in the GC talking crazy. He was talking about some, I'm glad you guys, so this is a Nintendo Direct speculation forum. He hopped in here saying, oh, I'm glad you niggas have a thread up for this. You might need it sooner rather than later. And obviously, we all know what this means, but he just doesn't elaborate, and that's the crazy part. But this segues into another post that I believe came out yesterday on a different forum, which is apparently, I believe, his podcast co-creator. But anyway, he hops in there saying, according to our own Brazil, the journalist who broke the news about the 2025 Switch 2 release, Nintendo seems to have brought forward some plans regarding the Switch 2's release schedule. Some presentations, he doesn't specify which ones, that were scheduled for the end of September seem to have been brought forward to the next couple of weeks. And he also says that the current podcast below would be one of the last before the Nintendo Switch 2 news really starts to pop up. And I'm not surprised, yo. Low-key, I really just, especially, despite being sick, I really just wanted to hop back in the game because I'm so excited to cover all the new things that are going to start happening, because I feel like September is definitely going to be that month where we start getting shit left and right, and I'm so ready for it, bro. With this video, I wanted to go a little more in depth about the Monolith IP and the Pokemon game probably being mainline titles for the new Switch 2 to welcome it in, but probably gonna have to save that for another video. I'm trying to get my content style unpacked because I really want to play games while also talking about Switch League, so I'm gonna try and find a way to fuse the two, especially so I can stop, talking about it. Shut the fuck up. But Thanks a lot for watching. I know this is a little jambled. I'm gonna try my best to stay on top of everything coming out now and find an ebb and flow for it. But I'm really interested, bro. We're finally getting to the sweet spot of stuff where things are like, you know, actually more concrete rather than hearsay and then rumors. So I'm really excited for this. But yeah, thank you. Much love. I hope you're staying safe, taking your time, and most importantly, enjoying yourself. And I'll catch you sooner than later. Okay. Peace.